Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. I am here with a process video for my Smash Our Stash project this month, which I was shared the finished project with you back on the 7th, but I like to post the process video as well. So here we go. So I am scrapping a 12 by 12 layout and using a photo of my daughter and her three friends from university. They are all here in Thunder Bay going to Lakehead, and I believe they're all engineering students. Yeah, I think they are. Three of them for sure are. And so I'm going to double mat with this nice aqua to pull out the colors of the paper that I'm using from my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit. And one of my goals this year is to use some specialty paper at least once a month. So I do have that in here. It is this gorgeous, fine, glittery paper in silver, and it's really, really pretty. So I've gone ahead and gutted that main piece of paper. I've laid down the piece that I have, and I think it's 10 by 10 of the glitter paper. I've matted my photo in, like I said, the aqua and the yellow. I am going to pop that up on foam, but first I want to use the rest of that piece of paper. So I'm just going to square up the sides a little bit, and I'm going to use it as another mat, but a larger one. So it's not going to be shrunk down to, just bigger than my photo. It's going to be fairly large, but I'm also going to mat that on the yellow. Lots of matting layers in here, and I really like how it turned out. And it's really funny that yellow looks like so much brighter on the camera than it does in person. In person, it's a real buttery color. And I'll see if, do I still have another sheet of it? I do. So this is Basil Sunbeam. Super, super pretty yellow, but it looks a lot lemony, a lot more lemony in color on like in the video. So I'm pulling out some die cuts. Now some of these are from the Bloom Street collection, which is what my How to Kill a Kit with Style is, but some are also from a different collection, and it is called Truly Grateful, that I had picked up, also by Paige Evans for Pink Paisley. But I couldn't get the paper for it, but I grabbed the embellishments. I really like them. And they also do really match this collection. So I'm going to pick some out. I have some flower clusters. I also have some little white crochet flowers. I have 3 butterflies. My title is actually part of that big die cut right at the top left that says Live Life in Full Bloom. The girls on this day decided to get dressed up, have a girls' night out, and they're all absolutely stunning. So to me, they just look perfect. I have 3 little 1 by 1 squares, and they all have a tone-on-tone heart in the center and another word in the middle. So the one in purple at the top by the title, it says Smile. And down the left-hand side, I'm going to use one that says Wander. And then the one in the large cluster on the right says Lovely. And I'm just realizing I've lost a sequin, so I will have to put that back on. Maybe I'll do that right now while we're playing catch up with the video here. So I'm going to pop up my photo on Fun, and then I will start gluing all of my embellishments down. Of course, I'm using my T-square ruler to make sure everything is super square because everything is matted and needs to be square, or it's going to be very obvious that it's not square. So pardon me while I just glue down another sequin here that is sticking to me. It's very staticky here today. All right. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to get all of those stuck down. I do have I have the sequin embellishment pack. It also had some rhinestones from the Bloom Street collection. I'm actually going to mix the sequins. So I have some of the ones from the Bloom Street. Then I also had some from the Stamp Market. Was a collection that I had that don't have the hole in the middle. They're just solid. So I have some of each on there. And then I also have some little punched out circles in matching colors, just to give a little bit of, scattering of color. And all of the colors really went well with this paper line. I mean, the colors in this paper line are just beautiful. Some of them I wish I had gotten two of. But this was a kit I had got last year from Scrap Shops out of Calgary. And so I, of course, had to get everything I could. But let me tell you, there's a ton of embellishments for this collection. And like I have one piece of paper left after this month and tons of embellishments still. So those will end up, getting divvied up into my color bags to get used up for sure. Some of the embellishments have a lot of white space around them, so I do end up trimming those down with my little scissors. And I suppose I could have cut this out so you didn't have to watch me painstakingly do this. I'm not quick at fussy cutting. It takes me a few minutes, but I do end up getting it done and getting it on there. Those little white crochet doilies, I don't even know where I got them, but they're so pretty. So that butterfly, the one at the top and the one on the left, are from the Truly Grateful collection. The main title, Live Life in Full Bloom, is from the Bloom Street collection, as well as the butterfly on the right. But the floral piece on the right is actually from the Truly Grateful collection. And in that Bloom Street paper, and I don't have the strip anymore, so I can't tell you what number it is. There's a really nice mix of the pinks and the purples. It's a rainbow of color, but it's not in rainbow order necessarily. But I don't know. It's so pretty. The pinks go to peach, and then to a light yellow, and then to a mint green, and then a teal color, and a blue, and a purple, and a wine color. They're just super, super pretty colors. They're kind of on the pastel side, but then there's some, I feel like some of them are a little more saturated than the others. Anyways, it's a very nice balance. And I haven't been scrapbooking all that long, but so far everything I've come across from Paige Evans is just amazing. So as I mentioned, these are papers from my How to Kill a Kit with Style kit. So this month I had chosen to work through this collection as well as the Carta Bella Farmhouse Market. Now at the end of the month I will have a layout share. I'll show you everything I made with the kit as well as what I have left of the kit that I put together. So I combined those two collections. And the Farmhouse Market from Carta Bella is actually very similar to the Spring Market from Echo Park, and I think they were probably maybe released around the same time. So if I don't finish that collection up, I'm not going to be upset about it. I'm going to combine it with my spring market collection, and I will do that further on through the year. I'll use that as one of my kits for the month, and the colors are identical. So, and I mean it's Cartabella and Echo Park, so that only makes sense, right? So I'm popping up the butterfly at the bottom. Some of my floral bits will be popped up because they're sitting partially on the photo, and I don't want them to sag down, so I have to pop up part of them on foam tape. There's that package of sequins and punched out little circles from the Stamp Market collection that I had, so I will be adding some of those as well. So I just pull out a little container so I can dump them in there. I'm having trouble grabbing them out of the bag. They're like staticky to the bag, jumping out of my fingers. So basically what I'm doing is just kind of sprinkling them around. Wherever they land is pretty much where they stay. Some of them I move around, but most of them I sprinkle them on there, and that's where they're going to stay. So I bring out my my little tool from one of my rhinestone paintings. I don't know. Oh, diamond paintings. That's what they're called. And that's what I use. So whatever painting it was that I had finished, I used the little wand and the little bit of wax that they give you. That's what I've been using to pick up my sequins and stuff. So yeah, I will just get those down. Takes a minute to get them glued down, but I do like the way they look. I don't find I use a lot of sequins. I do on certain layouts. Um, I tend to use more enamel dots than sequins, but this one definitely needed the sparkly sequins, given that glitter paper. And that glitter paper is so pretty. And I can't tell you where it's from. It might have been a Recollections brand, um, but I know I have gold that's really, really fine like this too. And it's just, oh, so, and there's no fallout. Like it's almost a smooth glitter, if that makes any sense. It's not chunky. It's very, very fine. And if you run your hand over it, you can't tell that it's glitter. Oh yes, there's that pink tool. Hey, it works, right? Why not? So I will get all of these glued down, and then that's it for this layout. Thank you so much for joining me today. I will see you again very soon for another video. Have a great day, guys. Bye-bye.